You know what space bagging is?
No.
Space bagging is where you take one of those boxes of wine.
Yeah.
And inside that box, there's usually a bag.
Yes.
You take the bag out, you sling it over your shoulder, and you sip out from there. You can space bag a tall boy. You just kind of get a reverse grip.
Uh-huh. Whoa. Great job.
That's how they do it on the streets if you want to look cool.
Yeah.
No one's going to fuck with you if you're drinking a beer like this, because a guy that drinks a beer like this is not afraid of anything.
My name, his name, Cranny. Basem and Cranny.
Hello and welcome to Turtle Power Pod. My name is Basem.
My name is Cranny.
And today we are watching Season 4, Episode 28.
Poor little rich turtle.
That poor little rich turtle.
Poor little rich turtle.
Prediction.
Well, I wrote one. I had a hard time coming up with one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't blame you, because this is a weird title to go off of.
Here's what I got, though.
Okay.
Mikey inherits $1 million, but can't spend it due to tax reporting laws. So he spends all of it on pizza, but in the process, he alienates the other turtles who has no one to share it with.
Oh, no.
So
what does he do that alienates them?
that's the tough part, yeah.
Like he
Probably flaunts his wealth.
flaunts it?
Flaunts his wealth.
But isn't it all gone through pizza?
Yeah, but he buys the pizza
Okay.
after.
After he's ruined their relationship?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does he make it up to him by the end?
I think it just ends with him like eating pizza by himself.
Like crying?
Maybe not crying, but like there's no sound effects. It's just
Around me are familiar faces.
that's it. It's like it's the saddest he's ever been eating a pizza.
Yeah, okay. My prediction. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it's like a Richie Rich situation. They're going to meet a rich person, and it's going to be like a Prince and the Pauper situation, / body switching, / Freaky Friday, something where one of the turtles is going to inherit it that way.
Prince and the Pauper.
Yes, I think it's going to be a Prince and the Pauper. He's going to be like, whoa, dude, I suddenly live in this mansion or whatever.
Well, if it's Prince and the Pauper might not be right. If it's Prince and the Pauper, basically it's like Mikey is
There's
like
a second turtle.
there's
that
another
looks like
turtle.
Mikey.
Mikey's like, oh man, I hate being a mundane superhero turtle.
Uh-huh.
This other turtle would be like, I hate being rich.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All the pressures of being wealthy
And they
in
meet
America.
each other in the streets.
Yeah.
And then they're like, let's switch places.
Is that still called a meet cute? Or is the meet cute specifically designated for when the love interests meet?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know the meet cute? The meet cute's when like they bump into each other on the street and one of them falls and they're like, oh, let me help you with that. And then they touch the notebook at the same time and then their eyes lock and they
Never touched me.
Is that only for romantic?
Yeah, it's more specifically like romantic comedies.
Romantic comedies?
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually has to do with like the two future.
Love interests.
What if it was like a superhero type thing where it's like we touch hands and now I have your powers.
Oh, yeah. Then it's a Freaky Friday situation. Are my powers to make lightning come out of my fingers? Or just the sound effect for lightning?
I think your superpower is to have so much arrogance that you assume if you just do this, lightning will appear.
You can use some of that.
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you like a distilled like
Give me
1%.
a little bit of that arrogance.
You need some.
Everyone needs a little bit.
A
You got to
little bit's
advocate for
okay.
yourself, people.
Yeah. Let's jump into the episode. I'm
Just
excited.
jump right in.
Yeah.
Let's jump right in.
You want to tear down that wall?
I thought about this. It's boarded up from the back.
Yes.
So all we need to do is give it a bap.
Wow. They disintegrated into nothing.
It just falls right out.
Maybe
yeah.
one day I'll animate some kind of falling animation or something.
Why would we do that?
Why would we
What do you mean?
fucking do that?
First of all, why do you mean animate? You mean these real boards that we had back here?
Yeah.
That are
we
no
have to-
longer there?
But that's what I'm saying. If we did it animatedly, which is a turn of phrase, everyone knows that.
It's a turn of phrase.
Then we wouldn't have to replace the boards every time. We would have the same boards. We wouldn't have to buy
so many
these
boards.
weird old artisanal boards.
We can reuse these boards.
These are hand-carved boards.
Yeah, these are old boards.
They're very expensive.
Yeah.
They're actually very new. They're just weathered to look old. Because we're in Portland. It's like all the thing.
I feel like if it was truly Portland, it'd be like actual antique boards.
Oh, okay.
Like actual artisanal boards.
Artisanal. That's what I mean, though. Artisanal means they made it by hand.
Yeah, but just a long time ago.
Okay, that's fair. I guess everything...
Back
if you
when
go back
American
far
craftsmanship made a dam.
Everything was artisanal when you go back far enough.
Yeah.
Look at those artisanal cave paintings.
I've been obsessed with this YouTube channel called Hand Tool Rescue.
Mm-hmm.
And he just takes old tools from like
I've seen
the
that.
late 1800s.
He restores them?
Yeah. And they're like, I'm like, why can't we have that now? Like, this is nicer than the drills we have now. It's like, this is solid steel. Well, that's great until you like plug it in and start electrocuting yourself, but you can't unplug it because you're electrocuting. Yeah.
To death. But you put some electrical tape on there,
To
you
death.
just grab it.
That's true. Or if you wear rubber gloves.
Yeah,
I
or
wear
coat
kitchen
it with
gloves.
the rubber. I'm sure you could like dip it into silicone and like make a
You
silicone
just put
handle.
a condom over the whole thing.
You're fine.
Yeah.
And you just whack your penis against it.
Why would you do that though?
You never just whacked your penis against power tools? I mean, that's the man dream.
I've
right?
never just whacked my penis against power
Well,
tools.
I mean, obviously you do the other stuff too, but it starts with the penis whacking.
Natalie, would you kindly silence your phone?
Right?
You beating off?
No, I'm whacking it against a power tool.
You beating on?
Yeah, beating on a power tool. All right, let's handle this
Jump
load
into the
together.
episode.
Oh shit. He's doing the snaps from Greece, probably. No, it's not Greece. Hold
What's
on a
that
second.
West Side Story?
There
Yeah.
you go.
Let us get there, Natalie.
We can do it. We can do it, Natalie. God.
I was going to say Sharks and Jets. I would have got there.
You would have got there. Let me check something out real quick.
Check it out.
He's a little sneaky.
It's a little rapey.
He's just a little sneaky. What's more important to you, being sued or the other thing?
What's the other thing?
Not being sued, probably.
I think being sued is more important, but if I had to choose, I would pick the not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a fun YouTube conversation.
Yeah.
You know, YouTube is a pretty destructive place.
It can be.
The comments section specifically. Someone commented on one of our videos.
Uh-huh.
They said,
Thank you.
They said, just watch the movie. Stop commenting until it's over so we can watch it.
Yeah.
At which point I replied, "You must be new here." But then they replied back. They said, "I'm sorry. You're right. I was overreacting because I wanted to relive my childhood, and this was the only video I could find that wasn't fucked up or a paywall or something." And I'm like, one, thank you for your apology. That's very nice.
It's very nice, yeah.
Two,
especially on the internet.
We can't just show the episode. Otherwise, they'll all get taken down.
It's already so borderline, guys.
3, here's a nice box set from Amazon. I linked him it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
There's ways to see it.
There's ways to see it.
You know. Just do a little
We're doing
Googling.
it so you don't waste your nostalgia points on this.
Right, yeah.
Because, I mean, we still love it, really. Because nostalgia is a stupid thing that we can't get away from.
Still watching it.
Yeah, but truthfully, it's not good.
Objectively, it's not.
Objectively, it's not great.
Anyway. Yeah.
So why
There are
bother?
some
Let us
good
do it
things
for
about
you.
it. Yeah.
And if it was good, we would not be talking.
But was he talking about the first movie, the TMNT movie?
He was talking about. We haven't done that yet. He was talking about just an episode, but he said movie instead of episode. I don't know.
I'm aware we haven't done it, by the way. I'm not that clueless to this.
Oh, you mean like he was telling us we should just watch the movie?
Yeah, just get on
Just
it.
get to the movie?
Just put the movie up for us.
Please.
Please.
Oh, no. That'd be so long. All right, let's do it. Oh, we're still in the intro.
Yeah.
I want to fast forward. This sucks because we can't even play the music of this. Because this is Strike Down Central right here.
Yeah.
This 1 minute at the beginning.
I guess audio is like the easy way
To be caught.
for the software. Yeah. We went to a pirate festival. That was cool.
I don't want to talk about it.
It was cool, though.
It was so cool.
I thought it was cool.
No, it was great. I enjoyed it.
He had a moment. And
Just now?
he doesn't want to talk about it. Poor little rich turtle.
David Weiss, you son of a bitch.
David Weiss.
And this is the main dining room of the Shellhammer estate.
Ugh.
Actually give many dinner parties here.
Oh, not since my grandfather passed away, I'm afraid. Now we mainly use it for charity functions. I'm quite active in 27 charities, in addition to my work running Shellhammer.
Oh, I
Chemical.
don't like you already.
Okay, this little girl, and we should clarify, it's definitely a little girl, right?
Well, that's ageism.
It's definitely a young lady, probably a minor.
Yeah, she's young.
She hasn't said...
tween age?
Probably
Tweenager?
tween. Probably a
Tweenager?
tweenager.
Tweenager? Okay.
She hasn't said anything particularly abhorrent, but I abhor her.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not interested yet.
I'm not wrong in that, right?
It's so far this episode, in the 24 seconds we've seen it, has not gripped me.
I believe that we should all contribute in some small way to making this world a better place.
Well, that's
Buffy Shellhammer, heiress to the
Buffy
Shellhammer. So,
Like it sounds very anti-turtle.
does. It really does.
Look at the way April's ominously looking at us.
Like, this bitch.
yeah, I don't.
This bitch gonna be a problem.
What are you looking at?
April, what are you?
Fucking.
Fortunes, Chief Executive Officer of Shellhammer Chemical, perhaps the most powerful and the most respected 15-year-old girl in the world today.
We called it.
O'Neill,
15. Well, that's not a tween. That's a full-grown teenager.
What's a tween?
Well, tween is between a teenager and a child. So that's like you're 10, you're 11, you're 12.
Oh.
And you got your teens, which, breaks into the young adult.
The
Young adult turns into adult.
YA. Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's just
Downhill.
downhill till you die.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been going downhill? We can work the math out.
Let's see. 4. It doesn't. Why does it matter? Nothing matters.
I'm in love. Forget it, Michael.
With the girl?
They are also teenagers.
Right. The show has just been on for so long. I just
You
think,
were really worried for a second.
when are they gonna grow up?
I'm so happy I had to remind you of that. You were really ready to pounce on him.
He's ready to pounce on someone.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. Boy, did you see her mansion, though? I sure could deal with that level of luxury.
Outward appearances are often deceiving, Raphael. For all her wealth, I feel Buffy is not a happy young woman.
No way, Master
She's probably in a very waspy family.
Her be unhappy.
Dinners are probably extremely uncomfortable.
Why is the shredder music on it?
Junk and get out of my face.
I knew
my
it.
God.
I didn't realize we were
April,
annoying
those
you.
eyebrows.
You jerkweeds tromp all over my expensive carpets, and you ask the most totally bogus questions I ever heard. Now beat it.
What
All
totally
right.
bogus question did she ask?
She didn't. Well, we didn't get to
I guess
see
we
any
didn't
of
hear
that.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
I think it was so like, what room is this? Because she.
Do you host many dinner parties?
Oh yeah.
Maybe she's upset because she had to talk about her dead grandparent.
All right, you ask me if I host many dinner parties.
Do you host many dinner parties in your apartment? Here in your lavish apartment
Can
here?
you stop?
Sorry?
Can you stop?
Stop? What did
I
didn't realize.
Just stop it all.
I didn't realize.
Shut up.
What?
Stop your mouth.
I'm sorry if I
Stop
said.
your mouth. Now leave. And yes, I host many dinner parties, none of which you'll ever be invited to.
Now get the fuck out!
Now get out!
Before I get mad, this is your way of making the world a better place?
No.
That's just a hoo-ha my media advisor tells me to say.
Well, you put on quite a convincing act, Miss Shellhammer.
Why not just immediately turn the cameras back on?
There's politics involved. Got to keep that money.
No, this is back in the 80s when reporting was free, when it was truly truthful-ish. I don't know.
I'm sure it has.
Well, at least for April, she's top notch.
She's a notch.
I mean, she's
You'd say
supposed
that.
to be top notch.
She's one of
We've been told, not shown, but told that she is top notch. Right?
Okay, yeah. She goes where she can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just outside be like, "Hey, we're back, and this is really what happened. She's the thing. We're gonna be investigating more."
I wonder if like they've got their little fingers though in the Channel 6.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe she can't.
Maybe
that 15, 16,
Yep, 15.
15-year-old girl is a vampire doesn't show up on the cameras.
So it's just she's been just recording a voice in an empty room.
Yeah.
What would that? How would that relate to any of the conversation we were just having?
Well, she wouldn't turn the camera back on because there's nothing to catch.
She doesn't. You know what? You're right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying that.
No, but I think we can all agree that your vampire theory is probably the most accurate.
It's reasonable at the least.
At least reasonable.
That's what I go for. At least.
I think there's at least a 50% chance that what you just said was true.
Yeah. They might not ever tell us or show it, but
Definitely.
we get it.
We know.
She
He
sure
cracked the
had me.
case.
Well, Irma, it seems that beneath that sweet exterior, there lurks a real brat.
There must
Oh, okay. Well, we're establishing a shot finally back on the asteroid,
Meteor
the floating
or something.
island
Yeah.
that
in Dimension
Krang
X.
and Shredder are on in Dimension X. We haven't seen him in a while.
I know, at least 3 months.
Oh, yeah, which was at least like 2 episodes of us
Probably
ago.
about 3 episodes, yeah.
Maybe
2
as
or-
much as 3.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No way to know.
There's no way, but let's find out.
some way to get free of this lava bed. The right amount of pressure applied at just the right point. But how to do it?
Probably steam, if I had to guess.
Steam.
Yeah, they want to use pressure. Basically, want to be a cannonball. Yep.
Yep.
They just want to right out of there.
Right out. They're still doing this.
Oh yeah, no.
We're in season 4. Were they here for season 3 too?
No, they got here at the end of season 3.
They finally left Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They almost got to the top and then got stuck here.
We're 28 episodes in and they still haven't got like one good plan.
They haven't moved a single centimeter.
No. Sloppy.
Yep.
Are you still trying to get the Technodrome moving?
Yes.
Everyone's got to have a hobby. It can be done, but we'll need fuel.
So according to this plan,
Fuel.
let's look at the screen here. He's got a monitor.
Yeah.
I want to look at it.
Hobby.
He's got a
So what it looks like to me is that this is the island that they're on.
correct.
Floating. Here's where they are.
Yeah, there's
And it-
3 zones of interest.
Yeah, there's this part here,
the
right?
very most upper tip.
Yep,
we have
that's
the
where
smallest
probably
point of
the
interest.
Technodrome is, which we know there's a volcano there.
Yes,
And then a large on the other end,
possibly the second to most biggest
largest
point
tip.
of interest. Yep.
Yeah.
The front
Looks
of the
to be a
island.
circle, and then a red triangle.
Red triangle below the Technodrome.
So here's my plan. Here's my guess.
What's your plan?
The Technodrome is here.
Yes.
They need to put an explosion here.
At the front tip.
Yeah, at the front tip, and
'Cause
it's
they
going to
can't
work as
see
a
the mouse.
seesaw, and it's going to blast them off.
Okay.
The red triangle is going to be the upward force that blasts them off the island, and they're
I
just going to
think-
fall into infinity.
I think the red triangle is going to lift up, and
Uh-huh.
then the Technodrome is going to roll.
Oh, like the
Down.
Oh, I see. So the red triangle is going to be like a wedge.
It's a physical triangle.
It's a physical wedge,
Yeah.
and it's going to
roll them.
It's going to
It's
and
gonna
then it's gonna
roll them
down
off
to
the
edge,
front. Yeah.
and then they're just going to fall through infinity.
Well, hopefully they'll land like on that planet with the rock soldiers.
Oh, you mean the one like 3 stories down
Yeah.
that they haven't been able to contact?
Right. Yeah. I imagine they can just plummet into them.
Yeah,
That'll probably work.
yeah.
Be done, but we'll need fuel.
Fuel.
Super rocket.
Stop saying fuel.
And I know just where to get it.
I bet a 15-year-old owns the company that makes that fuel.
Ooh, I'm not going to take that bet because
'Cause that's a sucker's
I
bet.
believe with you. Yeah. Do you? So here's where I'm confused.
Yes.
I got fuel.
Do you have oodles of fuel?
Well, I mean, I understand the concept of fuel.
Okay. Okay.
I get it.
Oh, you don't have it.
I have
you
the
get
I
it.
grasp
I see.
fuel.
I see.
And then I also grasp rocket fuel. It's like very high efficiency fuel.
Yep.
You'd spend a lot of money for rockets.
Very dense.
But
dense.
But when do you need to make the transition to
Dense.
super rocket fuel?
Okay, so the gasoline, petrol.
Mhm.
All right,
Mhm.
not enough. That'll launch.
I'd put that in the fuel.
That's fuel. It will run a tank maximum.
That's the especially if we're talking diesel.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's the base of the pyramid.
that's Oh, I wonder what they call diesel gasoline in other countries, where they call normal gasoline petrol.
Dieseline.
Yeah,
I think they call it diesel.
they call it diesel petrol.
I think just diesel.
All right. Well, anyway.
I don't know.
All right. Then rocket fuel. Obviously, it's enough to run a tank even faster and even shoot it up.
I always thought that, like, obviously it would be for rockets.
Oh, sure.
But
Okay, all right. I don't know. All right. I didn't realize.
You're in tank mode, though.
Well, I mean, it runs rockets and missiles and space thrusters, shuttles,
Sure. Yeah.
thrusters, right?
Yeah.
When
What's
you need
the next echelon?
Okay, so you need super fuel when it's a space tank, like
super
the
rocket
Technodrome.
fuel.
Yeah. So it's a rocket tank.
Oh, it is a space tank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it be easier to get more of the regular fuel?
Yeah. I mean, really, they should just be taking the Technodrome and turning it. They really should just be stripping it down for parts.
What if they
making
just
a sled to go off the edge of this island?
or
down 3
just
stories?
take the treads off and the eye thing so it just rolls
Just
like
rolls.
we talked about. Just roll it right on.
If that's what it needs to do. I mean, it doesn't.
I'm not saying
need
it's the
to do
best
that.
strategy, but you and I, we'd be fucking off this fucking island.
Oh, for sure.
We'd be off.
Without rocket fuel, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely.
Like a little super duper rocket fuel, but not a lot.
What if they had all the foot soldiers just get out and lift it?
Yeah, why not? Also, they have lava. Why don't you just use steam or heat? Also, how can you have lava? Now that I'm thinking about it, this thing's not connected to a crust. There's no, like, high molten pressure to create lava. Where the fuck is this lava coming from?
The volcano.
Yeah, oh, okay.
A place on Earth called Shellhammer Chemical.
I fucking called it. You owe me nothing because that was a sucker's bet.
This is stupid. I just want to see where she lives. Buffy Shellhammer is...
Mikey, why aren't you wearing an orange sweater?
He's really fucking up the whole motif. Every turtle is wearing their color.
Kind of.
No, actually, they're all fucked up.
Did they change? Hang on. Go back for me.
So
Okay, it's pretty
Mikey's in a
bad.
red sweater. Raph is in a purple sweater. Donnie is in a light blue sweater.
So Leo's the
Leo's in a
problem. He
white
should be in a
sweater.
fucking orange.
He is, really. Maybe that's supposed to be like a yellow?
But yellow makes less sense.
Yellow does make less sense.
Because Raph is wearing Donnie's. Donnie's wearing Leo. Mikey's wearing Raph. So Leo should be wearing
back.
Mikey.
It should loop back. That's exactly right.
That's what I'm saying.
You're 100% accurate. Accurate.
See where she
Precision.
lives? Buffy Shellhammer is totally my main flame.
Besides, Raphael, don't tell me you weren't curious to see how the other half lives.
You just saw her on TV once.
I just might get a glimpse of
So?
Buffy.
Isn't that the point?
There's one more device you
We'll
must
see
take
Buffy
with
in the buff.
you. Oh, gee, boys. Do we really need
She's 15, dude.
I'm taking no chances.
Yeah, not
this
me,
time.
him.
You
It's
must
okay if
not
he
fail.
sees her.
But with all this stuff, how are we gonna carry the girl?
That's what this device is
Why do you need the
for.
girl?
It's a shrinking
Well, that's what
ray.
this device
The
is
girl
for.
will be heavily guarded.
Oh, it's a shrinking ray.
To a more portable size when you kidnap her.
They're gonna...
Activate the portal crack.
She's a 15-year-old girl. She's
Can I-
already kidnap sized.
Can I...
That's why people kidnap 15-year-old girls.
They're easy to kidnap. Try it. You'll see.
You go after the weakest in the herd. Everyone knows that.
Duh, that's nature 101. I'm going to update my prediction. Mikey turns into a turtle-sized turtle and becomes a pet.
Oh, it's like that movie, The Toy.
Or the reverse of The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. No, the Indian in the Cupboard.
There's a movie with Richard Pryor
Or Night at the Museum.
from the 80s where he goes into a rich kid's house. I don't remember why. He's like a driver
Okay.
or a gardener.
Okay.
And the white kid falls not in love, but like likes him enough that he gets his dad to buy Richard Pryor to hang out with the kid.
That is the toy. But it could also be part of the plot of Superman.
I'm
Superman
just trying
3.
to point out how fucked up the plot of that is.
No, that is very, very fucked up.
That's weird and racist.
Because in Superman 3, he goes into the house
I'm
of
talking
this...
about the toy.
Are you sure? Because let me explain what the plot is there.
They buy an African American man
Yeah, they buy out this African American man.
in Superman 3 as well.
In Superman 3, Richard Pryor goes into this rich white guy's home, and the guy really likes him. So instead of like having him arrested or whatever, he pays for it. He buys him.
Mr. August Gorman?
Sir, August Gorman here. Listen, I know that you're a man of compassion and you have pity, and I don't want to go to jail because they have robbers and rapists who rape robbers.
Mr. Gorman, I just want to ask you one question. You've been a naughty guy, haven't you? Come on, admit it now, but you've been just a little bit naughty, haven't you? You want to be rich, right? I was born rich. Yes, I've got a problem, and I think maybe you can help me with it. Because you know what I want now?
No.
I want coffee.
All right, black, cream, and sugar? Or no, just plain.
No, you don't seem to understand. Gus, my friend, we're going to teach them a lesson, aren't we?
Richard, he was in Superman 3 though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I
forgot
say
about
of
that.
course. Yeah.
Well, on the poster, which was in your bedroom,
Yep.
it was Superman carrying him.
Yep.
While Richard Pryor's like, "Oh,
I'm Richard Pryor. I'm not used to this.
I'm immortal." Not immortal.
You're
immortal.
Which means to be without mortal.
Yeah.
Buffy, you're due at the board meeting in 20 minutes.
But, Dad, why do I have to waste my time listening to a bunch of old fogies?
Because you're a
CEO,
child and we don't have
you
to pay
idiot.
you.
Well, she's the CEO.
CFO?
No, she's the CEO.
How could you be a CEO at 15? That can't be legal.
Why not?
She's too young.
So they can act.
Yeah, for very small periods of time, and that's like the one exception.
The one, no, there's got to be, if you can follow education laws and stuff for that, you've got to be able to also make an income that way.
Nah, she's got to be like 18.
No way. Her parents just have to be like guardianship of her money, just like an actor would be.
Yeah, you keep going back to actor, which is fine because that is a thing.
Yeah. Tell me why this would be different.
Because that's only for actors.
Why is it only for actors? Why don't you just apply the same rules to any other profession?
I don't know. They're called child labor laws.
That's fair.
I didn't write them.
That's fair.
They didn't ask me.
That is very fair.
And I haven't read them all.
It just makes sense to me that there should, if you can apply these laws to this field, why can't you apply the same protections and laws to a different field? So they still, like, if there's a limit, 3 hours a day, they can still do the 3 hours a day as a CEO and blah, blah, blah. And they still get homeschooled and get the tutor and blah, 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 and still have to pass certain metrics.
This could be our $1 million idea.
We got it. We figured out child labor laws.
You're so
loopholes.
adamant about it.
I'm just saying, it makes sense to me.
That's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, you can have it. Look at that mustache.
Why can't I ever do the things I want to do?
Your grandfather left you in charge.
She's such a jerkwad. Why are they trying to make us feel sad about her?
Maybe she's a jerkwad because they made her a CEO as a child.
Well, they should have established that instead of whatever they established in that opening shot.
Sure. Yeah.
Because that was a shit
But I mean, they
job.
just established it.
That's first impressions, though. You can't unestablish. Now you're just backtracking.
I'm
Them.
not saying unestablished. I'm just saying they're developing the character relationship a little bit more.
Maybe.
Hang on.
Well, they did.
Okay, girlie.
Okay.
Don't move.
Why do they have so many guns?
She does not want to be a CEO.
Thank you, Ninja Turtles, for at least once explaining why you happen to be there.
Yeah, it's so they could stalk a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, but it's better than any other reason.
Just so happens that Bebop and Rocksteady are there.
Yeah.
Is that how they were planning on getting in the first time? They're just going to jump over the wall?
Jump the wall? Maybe they were going to do more reconnaissance.
They live in a giant mansion, this rich family.
Yeah.
And there's this large brick wall surrounding it. Turtles just leapt over the top.
Like bouses.
Top bouse.
Leave that dudette alone. Nuh-uh, we saw her first.
That's a cool gun.
Yeah, it shot spikes.
Spike missiles. Damn, that rock.
Oh.
Okay, that does it. From now on, those two pay for our dry cleaning.
The girl broke her ankle. Bebop has awful aim.
To be fair, it's not like gun shaped. It's like TV remote shaped.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to aim.
Well, yeah, but he hit a tree. There was nothing even close to that.
No. Maybe he wanted to test it out.
He's like, but then he immediately puts it away.
Maybe he's like, I'm not gonna put this on a little girl. That's
No,
fucked
this
up
is
even for
messed
me.
up. Yeah.
I don't know if her tiny lungs are gonna let her breathe. I don't know anything.
That's very thoughtful of you, Bebop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it away.
That's probably for the best. Cowabunga!
Hey, Cowabunga.
He swings in and grabs her.
They're gone.
Wait, they hop the fence.
That's
the
how
hole's
they,
right there.
That's how they were gonna abduct her the whole time.
Just grab her?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
They didn't know Bebop and Rocksteady were there. They just scaled the wall with their weapons drawn to grab her and get out.
I think
Bebop and Rocksteady happened to be there.
Yeah. So maybe Raphael was literally in mid throw, and then they teleport out and start pointing their gun.
Oh, Bebop and Rocksteady.
It's a hell of a coincidence.
All those weapons they were carrying?
Yes.
Those dudes can't get away with kidnapping sweet, innocent dudettes like you.
Why do they need all the weapons to capture a little girl?
It was really stupid because Shredder said that he didn't want to take any chances. But it seems like any strategic person would realize that they hinder more than help.
Yeah, how come when they do like the big destruction missions, they don't carry all the guns?
This is not a destruction mission. This is, what is it? Not search and rescue. What is it? Invade and kidnap. Invade and capture. It's very, very stealthy it's at least, maybe not stealthy, but it could be.
Just grab.
By the neck.
Leave.
2 hands around the neck, lift, and carry towards the portal.
school.
Oh, I'm Mikey. I have a big crush on you.
Stupid masks.
Ow!
Ow.
That's my real face!
What are you? Some kind of a Martian?
No,
We're the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
correct.
Yeah, and in case you haven't been paying attention, we just saved your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Well, from here it looks like you're trying to kidnap me, Buster.
Shut up.
Trying to
Buster.
protect you.
I can look after myself, nerfhead.
Okay.
Now let me go.
All right.
Nuke head?
Home.
Nerf
Going
head.
anywhere with that hurt ankle.
That
We've gotta get you
bruise.
to someone who can fix it.
Splanter.
By
Yep.
applying an ancient shiatsu technique, your ankle will be healed.
I don't believe I'm letting a giant rat do a totally bogus magic trick on my foot.
You may stand, young lady.
Huh? It feels better.
I like when Splinter can do ancient shiatsu techniques or whatever.
Yes, I am very gifted.
I know you are. Why don't you apply more of these tricks and mystic arts to your everyday life?
Because they are all placebos.
Everyone.
Every single one.
Well, this looked really effective.
Well, she's a 15-year-old girl, and she just hurt her ankle a little bit.
They bounce back.
They bounce back. It's fine. It's just twisted.
All right. Well, hey, I didn't realize. Thanks for clearing that up for me.
You're welcome. Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You must have hypnotized me.
He did no such thing.
Mm-hmm.
Why have you brought me here? I hate it. It's dirty and disgusting.
Hey, that.
Hey, hey! You happen to be talking about our home.
It's in a sewer.
This woman.
I'm not enjoying any of this. Like, I feel like I'm just waiting because it's like, all right, now what is she saying?
Now what is it? Yeah.
like,
Let's get past
okay.
this bullshitty,
Okay.
I don't like this thing. So we can get to the story, I guess.
Why is my internet being so slow?
Because it's being a bitch.
Oh, that's just me, guys.
You mean your Steam is up?
No, I'm making bitcoins.
You're making bitcoins, Church? You don't know how bitcoins work.
Bitcoin.com.
No, that's not it.
Bitcoin.com. Give them your credit card.
Uh-huh.
You get the bitcoins.
But
I'm mining them.
That's not how mining works.
I'm gonna make all the money.
Also, Bitcoin is going down right now.
Yeah.
So
Going
it's-
down on my nuts.
You don't know what that is either.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah. What kind of computer do you use to mine your Bitcoin, Church?
Their computer.
There's this one that we're recording on?
Absolutely.
Well, stop, because we're recording right now.
Hang on, let me just check my bitcoins. www.bitcoin.com.
That's clearly not a real website. Church, that's clearly just an old GeoCities website.
It says I have 404 bitcoins.
That's like millions, though. You definitely don't have that much.
404 error.
Okay, see, that's not a correct unit of
404
measure.
error coins.
That's not a coin.
Network error coin.
Cranston.
Yeah.
Church is using your credit card to buy Bitcoin. That
he's
isn't
using
Bitcoin.
your credit card.
Motherfucker!
No, I wouldn't let him use my credit card.
You sack of shit. Why would you let him use mine?
Yeah.
I see this now. I see it.
I get what you're saying. I get it.
Cranston.
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
No.
To say the least.
No. I'm
need to
very
stop him when
disappointed
he
in
do-
church.
And I'm disappointed in both of you.
What did I do?
You let him. You enabled.
I mean, he did it, and then I found out, and I didn't do anything about it. Is that a crime?
Yes? Accessory after the fact?
Listen, I saw him shoot the guy. I didn't want to be involved, so I left, okay? I didn't tell the police because I had better things to do.
That is a crime.
What's the problem?
The crime that was committed. All right, let's get back to this.
All right.
Let's listen to this whiny little girl.
If you want a Bitcoin, just tweet out Basem and Cranny.
Yep, Church will give them to you for free.
Free error coins.
Well, okay, so it could use a little tidying up.
You see, Buffy,
Was that a fourth wall?
punks
I don't
with
think
enough
so.
Weapons to start a major war looking for you.
Do you want to double check?
Better tell us why.
You see, Buff,
Such thing.
Why have you brought me here? I hate it.
I hate it.
And disgusting.
Oh my god.
Hey! You happen to be talking about our home.
Mhm.
Well, okay, so it could use a little tidying up.
Is he talking to you?
I think he turns after the statement, which is a classic fourth wall.
He turned to Basem.
Yeah.
And was like,
Sorry,
he's like,
dude.
listen, I know what you're thinking, Basem.
Yeah. It could use tidying up.
a little
I agree.
tidy up. Yeah.
I agree, says Raph.
A little tidying up.
So I'm going to count that. So
Fourth
one
wall
Cowabunga and a fourth wall.
You see, Buffy, there are 2 mutant punks with enough weapons to start a major war looking for you.
Mhm.
And you'd better tell us why they're after you.
I don't have to tell you, creep.
I want to go out on a limb.
Yes.
And I haven't been paying a lot of attention to the story here.
Okay.
But I think they're trying to find her because she's rich. And she's 15.
And she's in charge of a major chemical plant.
Yes, which you all know because you just watched her on TV talk about it.
She would probably not know as much as you know.
What?
The turtles would know more.
Oh, okay.
Like Donatello could be like, well, I know what stuff she makes, so I know they need this so they could roll their shit down the hill.
Right, yeah.
You know?
But now they're playing ignorant.
Yes.
Yeah. Just plain ignorant.
Oh, wow. She did my Donatello impersonation.
We can't just let her go. Those 2 goons might get her.
So, let her be their headache.
Besides, there must be something major going down if Shredder wants that little brat.
Brat? I thought she was your
Main flame. Yeah, well, that was before I got to know her better.
Go figure. Let that be a lesson, kids. Don't fall in love with the first blue bow tie you see.
Don't.
And also, just because, you fall in love, when you meet the person, you can duck out. It's cool.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
You're not committed.
I think it's, even in a committed relationship, it's good to do these joint
Duck
check-ins. No. Check-ins. Like
I hear what you're saying. I'm going to duck out.
Yeah, no, all right.
I just feel like it's good for us every so often to just duck out.
Duck out.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair.
It's dangerous.
She's crossing a pipe. Oh, no.
And it falls.
She's falling 5 feet into the sewer river. Oh.
And it's going to go off on the waterfall.
Oh, no. We get to watch her do it again because of the commercial break.
They catch up to her in midair somehow.
There's no fuck. Oh, it was at the edge of a waterfall, wasn't it?
Yes.
Because it looked like she was just over like a little stream.
Yeah, no, it went off a cliff.
You're right.
It went off into the infinite void.
All right. Well,
they're dead, right? Why did all 4 jump after her? And then they all landed on their spines.
Because maybe if they save her life again, she'll give them a little kiss.
Turtles' spines are their shells. It's dangerous what just happened. It's real dangerous.
I really wanted that kiss.
I guess.
Now do you get the idea we're trying to help you?
This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't brought me down here.
Technically true.
Fair.
Down here to protect you from those 2 geekazoids.
Fuck. How's it go?
Freakazoid.
Geekazoid. He's here to save the nation, so stay tuned to this station. If not, they'll be unemployed. Geekazoid. You got it right there. Geek of me, geek of you.
It won't be long before those dimwits put 2 and 2 together and come.
Was that Mr. Paulson? Was he Freakazoid?
Oh, I
now
don't
that
know.
I think about it, it kind of sounds like him.
He sounds like literally everyone. He even did a really good Mikey impression.
That's true.
I'm down here looking for her.
We've got to get her to someplace safe.
Yeah,
Channel
but
6?
where?
She's
April's apartment.
Yeah, the only other place in New York they know. Look at this.
much less safe than the sewer.
Look at this. So
Yeah.
they're building a propulsion system into the side of the asteroid, maybe?
Yeah.
That looks awesome. If they just flew that thing around like a boat?
An island boat.
An island boat.
Yeah, they're making like a Castle in the Sky.
It's like if Gilligan was in 2077.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It reminds me of like Final
it's not going
Fantasy.
to work.
Well, we know it's not going to work. I think there's 39 episodes this season.
Feels like more.
Maybe there's more. Either way, on that last episode, that's where they're actually going to have a plan that works.
Yes.
But it'll have unforeseen consequences.
They're going to be in Antarctica or something.
As a hero's journey should have.
Wait, are they the heroes?
In this, yeah.
Shredder and Crank?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But all this work won't do us a bit of good without that Buffy girl.
Bebop, rock steady. Have you found that girl yet?
Why do they need the girl? Could they just get the fuel?
That is a great point.
Are they going to try to ransom the fuel? Just take the fuel.
Just take the fuel. It's not like she owns where the fuel is or is where the fuel is.
They can make a device. They have devices that can just drain the sun.
Yeah.
Just point it at a Dimension X sun.
Yeah, there's plenty of suns.
Just point it at Dimension X, son.
Can you put a portal close to a different star?
Well, I can.
No,
but
you
I don't
can't.
think they can.
Well, okay. Well, then we have an issue. Why don't you just put it at the sun again?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hate when they have a plan.
Let it out.
That's so devastatingly powerful and effective.
I hear you.
And the only reason it doesn't work is because they do a stupid thing.
Yeah.
When it should work every time.
How does it make you feel? Impotent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impotent
Yeah.
and unknowledgeable about what the word impotent means.
Emasculated?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Probably feminated, whatever that is. I heard that.
Yeah. Caffeinated?
Definitely caffeinated.
Yeah.
All kinds of taurined.
Mm-hmm. Get it out.
Maybe a little even fluorescent.
Maybe.
And I don't like it.
No.
I don't.
You shouldn't like it. That's a normal response.
Good. All right.
Feel better?
No, but yes.
Good.
But thanks. I just want it to be better. I want to will it. I want to just be angry enough that it gets better.
Yeah, it's taking its time getting better. For sure.
Not exactly, boss. We almost had her, but good point.
They got bindles full of weapons. And it's a matching set. He's got the red rocket with the white missile, and he's got the red missile with the white rocket.
I like how they just assume, like, well, the turtle's got her. I guess she's in the fucking sewers somewhere.
Yeah, that's 2 and 2. That's
So
what
we're
Raph
just
said.
Gonna look there.
Showed up and we lost her. The turtles, always the turtles. I
Yes.
gave you 17 different tracking devices. Now use them and find that girl.
Yeah? 17?
Different tracking devices.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 1's probably enough. 2 is probably
more than enough.
Because you got your good one and then the backup.
Yeah, so why is it taking them so long? Because, like we were saying, they're shit.
Yeah, couldn't they have just walked up to her because she wasn't really paying attention and just gone shrink?
Yeah, they could have.
Oh, wow. I wanted to see this place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's going to have a turn.
7,000 manholes in this.
Oh, I'm a child again.
It's the nearest one to the
Oh.
payphone. Then hurry up and call.
Give me all your cotton candy.
Buffy? Don't run off like that, Dudette. We gotta guard you from the
She just went 50 feet onto the swing.
Yeah, but they don't have 17 tracking devices.
Don't get out much, do you?
Are you kidding? All I do is go to board meetings and charity balls.
More like board meeting, am I right?
Ha! Wait.
Because
This
you'll get it
kid's
later.
Getting to be a real pain in the shell.
Give
Mm.
me one of those, and one of those, and one of those.
Yeah, but how are you going to pay for that
How
little
much
girl?
cash do you think she has on her?
None.
Do you think she has credit?
No.
No?
No.
You don't think she has a corporate spending card?
He's a 15-year-old.
So that's big. That's old enough for an account at a bank.
Not a credit card.
Well, it could be a corporate credit card.
Who's the joint?
It could be the parents that are obviously guardianships.
They're dead.
No, dad was there.
He didn't act like a father.
No, yeah, but you don't have to act like a father to have a joint credit card.
I still like this pimply redhead. It's like, I'll give it all to you, but please pay.
This is your character.
Anything? Yeah, it's exactly him. It comes out of my paycheck.
I think that she's rich and she has plastic on her, and that anyone worth their salt tracking her could just track the credit card use,
like the salt on these pretzels.
Oh, unless it's like it's the 90s or 80s at least.
Yeah, like Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah, so maybe they don't accept credit at this shitty stand.
You say yeah to whatever I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Rocco's Modern Shitty Life. Isn't that what you said?
I just said Rocco's Modern Life, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's...
Listen, sometimes I don't know what you mean by something.
Oh, sure. You just give me benefit of the doubt.
Because it's better than saying no and then shitting on that. Right?
That's fair. Appreciate it.
If you think it's funny and I say yeah, then you'll continue.
So it's my fault for not saying something
fault.
I didn't think was funny. Yeah.
Buffy, you gotta stop this.
Are you kidding?
You're gonna get fat. No one will like you.
How come
No,
we
she's still
couldn't get
rich.
Stuck with one of those icky, cutesy, sweet kids they have in all the other cartoon shows.
Fourth wall.
Buffy, this is like totally excellent fun, but it's dangerous.
What's so dangerous? We're on a seesaw for crying out loud.
Yeah, but can you listen for a moment,
Can
please?
you just listen for
please?
just a moment?
Just a moment.
Like one half
Can
of
I borrow
one
your
moment?
ear for just a moment?
Please, Buffy, please.
Just a moment. Listen.
Just a moment of your time, please.
Remember
just
the
to listen.
warthog? Do you remember the warthog?
This
do you remember
warthog.
Do you remember the rhino man?
There's a rhinoceros man.
Real scary weapons. They're
They shot at you.
you.
They shot at you. They shot
They're
at us.
trying to kill you. And
they want
you.
They want to take you
They're
away.
going to take you literally to another dimension.
Literally to another plane of existence.
So we're on the fucking seesaw in the middle of the fucking park. Yeah, it's dangerous. Why do I need? I'm.
She's off getting cotton candy again.
I mean, those two goons who are trying to kidnap you. We can't hang around here all day.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, we can't, huh? How would you like it if I suddenly started screaming at the top of my lungs?
Not much.
That'd be kind of a bitch move.
Started yelling that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were here.
Oh, well, you wouldn't do that. A sweet little dudette like
Yeah,
you.
no one knows already.
Start playing.
Oh man, is this gonna wreck our heroic image?
Oh, wow.
Do three of them have to be on one horse on the carousel?
Buffy, we can't stay out in the open like this. It stinks.
Mikey's like, I want to touch her. Raph's like, no, dude, I want to touch her. All right, how about we both touch her?
I think this is the closest their peens have ever been to a veen.
To a veen.
Right?
They've hugged like April before.
Not like this. No. No.
Oh yeah, Tank from the Matrix.
Not from behind
Remember
the
when
back.
when she says that? Not like this.
I can't remember that.
Oh, it's a classic meme. She's looking at the phone. She's like, not like this, and then just collapses. 'cause they kill her in the...
yeah.
Originally, her character was transgendered, and on the Nebuchadnezzar, it was supposed to be played by a man.
Yeah, I remember this.
And then in the Matrix, it's supposed to be played by a woman who played Tank. But I think maybe they thought it was like too controversial.
Well, Tank never goes into the Matrix. You must mean one of the other ones.
Maybe not.
Tank was the Zion-born one. Like he was not.
Oh,
plucked.
Tank and Dozer.
Yeah,
oh, God,
the brothers.
What stupid names.
Yeah, well, they're
I'm
Zion names. They don't
The
have real
platinum-haired woman.
Yeah, okay,
what I'm
the like
talking
pale
about.
white one.
Yes.
Okay,
I forgot her name.
Yeah, the whiter Trinity.
She's not real Trinity cool, but
No,
she's pretty
not.
cool.
Well, because she gets killed.
She's like the Scandinavian Trinity.
Yes.
Scandinavian Trinity. Iceland.
Yep. Norway,
Sweden.
There you go.
That's it. No other ones. Sorry, Netherlands. That
answer your question?
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Now it's like
blow
they're playing
the
their
head
own
off the
carnival game.
carousel. Yeah.
Because it's like the carousel's going around in a circle, and they're like shooting like the duck.
It's like
game.
shooting ducks. Yeah.
Like shooting ducks.
Shooting ducks in a barrel. Did they have a? Oh. Yeah, it's a 15-year-old. You got him. Man, imagine if they aimed 3 inches lower.
Definitely my favorite ride at the carnival is the one where you climb the rope like you did in gym class.
Yes. And then,
that's worth every penny.
But you don't see the next part, is that it just takes it and then it starts spinning you in a circle really fast.
Yeah, and then the floor drops away.
Yeah, you just hold on.
You better hold on.
Better hold on.
You're incentivized to hold on. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Hold on, I want to see if this was a fourth wall break. To the turtles to the rescue, and then he says to the doctors. Is that a fourth wall?
I'm not feeling it.
I feel like it was meant to be, but it wasn't executed right, so it is not.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling it.
Just this?
I'm not feeling the fourth wall.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I wouldn't count it either.
Oh.
But I feel like it was supposed to be, but then not done right. Are you all right? Stop feeling me.
You feel like a man.
Do I look like a man?
You look like a man.
Okay, that's good. How is this girl supposed to... Okay, so she pulls a soda tube. A soda tube?
It sprays him with oil.
Sprays him with black gold.
You gotta keep the soda machines lubricated.
Yeah, so she shoots Bebop in the face
That's why it's so expensive.
With a soda tube of black oil. Crude oil, and then gets away.
Movie stars.
And Rocksteady. And Leonardo chucks his sword, piercing the heart of...
And Raph chucks his sigh.
And it pierces the soda pop machines.
Yeah.
Spraying them with more oil.
More oil.
No, they're clearly incapacitated.
And then Donnie hurls his bow staff
the coup de
at
grace.
the popcorn machine.
The coup de grace.
That it dumps popcorn on Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh, man.
Hey, this is what I call a tasty fight. Crank it up, dudes!
And then Michelangelo
Mikey doesn't do anything.
Turns the carousels on high speed and it starts flying away. How do you plan this move? How much fucking training do you need to figure this one out?
Can you imagine it's like the nerdy guys like working the concession stand like, all right, we're going to need you to go work the carousel. Okay, can't fuck up the carousel. Yeah, just be real easy with the lever. Yeah, you got it, boss.
Just definitely don't turn it all the way to high.
Yeah, I mean, how high can it go, right?
Really high.
Okay.
Literally in the air.
All right, I'm going to be real easy with this. There's all these kiddos here.
So
Mikey pulls the fucking handle and like the carousel spins so fast it starts to take off.
And starts floating towards Bebop and Rocksteady.
Like one of them fucking helichoppers.
Helichoppers, yeah. And it slams down on the concession stand.
Called hot dogs.
Yes. And they're just covered in bubbling oil.
At least we're getting some decent between-meal sweets. Hey, boy.
What was that?
Oh, my God.
Can we replay that again?
Yeah.
I don't understand what just happened.
Well,
Bebop said some really weird shit about like in between mint or something.
An in between sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Those turtles beat us again. But at least we're getting some decent between-meal sweets. Hey,
Then he licks over his nostril ring. That's weird, right? No, imagine going so far out that you can lick the nose ring. Yeah.
How far can you touch your tongue to your nose?
Can't. Not that far at all.
Wow. I can beat you at this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I did have mouth surgery. I feel like actually my tongue and mouth abilities have, sorry ladies, have been reduced since my graft that was taken out of my mouth.
Don't say that to listen, ladies. It's only gonna go up from here.
But
all right?
it's thick and textured.
And Basem's anxious to learn.
I'm anxious to please.
Yeah.
Anxious to please is not a good way to put it.
Yeah, but you'll relearn how to do it too.
Oh, sure.
You'll get that dexterity back.
Yeah. Plus, I don't really need to do much if all it is lay on my back and put my tongue out.
I like
ladies, right?
I stick my tongue straight out.
Yeah.
But I don't move my tongue.
Yeah,
I move my entire body.
Okay. Yeah, so you gyrate your body, and then she's also, presumably she, is also stabilized.
Whoever. Yeah.
Yeah, she or he.
Or whatever.
Or it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You keep saying whatever, but I don't know what else there is.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I guess that's my closed-mindedness, I guess.
What? Haven't you two lame brains gotten that girl yet?
No! They're never going to do it.
Send us something that'll get us past those titles first.
Oh, very
Like a technodrome?
How about the shrink ray?
Why did
or
he
the
says,
weapons?
oh, very well, like he's finally giving in? He's the one who tried to send him with everything he could.
Shredder doesn't give an actual fuck.
He looked like he gave a fuck.
He looked like it, but clearly he doesn't.
He acted like he gave a fuck. He sent
I'm
them
gonna
with
put my
30
two
weapons.
best men on this job.
My two only best men.
He could do it himself.
Yeah.
He's capable. Shredder's totally capable.
Well, we think.
More so than Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yes.
Put somebody up at your apartment.
Who?
A Buffy Shellhammer.
Oh, no. I've had enough of that brat for one day.
Bebop and Rocksteady are after her. And
Let her die.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Well, dig up anything you can about Shellhammer Chemical. We've got to find out why Shredder is so interested in it.
The chemicals. And the money.
That thing. It's either chemicals or money. Right? There's two options. It's certainly not because they need a new mascot.
Yeah. It's definitely not because they want a little girl on their ship.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. I mean, it could be that, but that's not the main reason.
Hey, just invested in 5 more Bitcoins.
God damn it. Where is my credit card?
Well, I don't need the physical card, you imbecile.
What?
I just need the number and the CCV.
Oh. What
CVV.
I need to cancel my card.
The NBC.
I'm becoming less worried that you're spending my money.
I can use these Bitcoins to buy more Bitcoins.
I mean, that's true.
I don't need your credit card no more.
Okay, cool. Sorted itself out then.
Looks like.
Handed to you do that. You sure gave it to those two creepazoids.
Hey,
They use a lot.
hostile takeover since my grandfather gave me his company.
Listen, Buffy, those punks are going to a lot of trouble to kidnap you.
Whatever the reason, it's got to be something big.
They're using a lot of terms in this episode, like childish 90s insults.
It's the
Creepazoids,
90s. It's
punks.
a child show. I think it's reasonable.
I mean, when you put it like that, but it's more than most episodes.
Mm.
You probably don't remember, it was so long ago, but
This is the first episode of this show I've ever seen.
this is a weird place to start. Donnie looks like he's seen some shit.
Pupils are so
It's that
big.
It's got to have something to do with your company.
And if it has something to do with your company, then you must know something about it.
Well, there is something.
A top secret chemical.
It's something my grandfather told me just before he died. Something he made me promise not to tell anybody.
You were adopted.
Tell us, Buff. We've got to know what Shredder's up to.
Your mom was black.
I know you guys take me from those creeps, but I can't break my promise.
Buffy, it's important. Whatever those guys are after, it's for something bad.
Nothing can make me tell my grandpa's secret.
The secret rocket fuel is jizz.
If a lady gets pregnant, but the man cheated with another lady, how can the lady that's having the baby be sure that the baby is hers?
There is no way. I've heard this before.
Instead of fallopian tubes, they should call them foul opium tubes.
Why? That's
disgusting.
That's mean.
Well, what's the male equivalent?
Oh, you're looking for a male equivalent?
Well, I'm just saying if we need to balance
it's
it out.
already fallopian tubes.
Foul.
No, Phil is in
fallopian.
Philip. It should be like.
And then you have vas deferens.
Yeah, that's a very feminine name.
More like vastly indifferent.
Indifference.
Deference.
What are you doing? What is this?
This?
Yeah. What is this bit? Okay. Shut up.
Sometimes I just say what I think.
This is the tank with laser eye missiles. They just got hit by an exploding missile with an eyeball on it.
Right off the bat.
Which they introduced probably in episode 2 or 3 with the hot rodding teenagers.
Yeah.
You remember this?
I do.
And it was very deadly back then. So clearly,
out, dude.
At least one of them is dead now.
On hot rods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least one of them is dead. Let's find out which one.
Hopefully the bad one.
Oh shit. Cut to danger commercials.
I like how they conveniently didn't show how they got the tank out of the apartment.
Well, they just took the stairs.
How did they bust through her outside window?
They said they took the stairs. Cranston, if you're going to do this show, I want you to just fucking listen. Please?
They didn't come from the stairs, though.
That's what they said. They said we took the stairs.
That must be true.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
There's no other explanation.
I'm sorry.
Cranston, they've had flying tanks before. And if it was the case that it was a flying tank, they would have just said flying tank.
Yeah.
But they took the stairs.
They took the stairs. Is that what you want me to say?
I just want you to listen.
I'm listening.
Thank you.
You for quite some time.
What were you saying?
What do you want with me?
Who is doing her voice? I hate it. What do you want with me?
They want you to hate her.
Yeah.
Some information.
But then also learn to not hate her?
I'm afraid not even the turtles can help you now.
Oh, yeah? The turtles will...
Isn't there some way of shutting this brat up?
I'd say that's a big negatory.
Why didn't you use the shrink ray on her?
Well, gee whiz, boy. You never showed us how to work the thought.
You used it.
Fine. It's time to find out what she knows. Take
Just
her
do
to
it.
the
Shrink her.
room.
The brainalyzer.
The brainalyzer room. He's talked about a brainalyzer before.
I just feel like it's inappropriate to talk about brainal with a 15-year-old.
That's true, but that's God's loophole.
Yeah, when you're a consenting 18-year-old.
God doesn't care about your age. The law does. The
God
earthly
says,
laws.
I believe God says follow the laws.
Oh, that's true.
He says follow them.
But he then says put my laws above, right? Doesn't he? Something like that?
That would make sense.
Because, I mean...
If you've got man law and then you've got God law.
I think it's incredibly...
and then you've got Jude law.
Yes.
And then Jew law.
Wait, is Jew law higher than Jude law?
Jew law is higher than Jude law.
I think that's fair, but where's Jude law compared to the other ones?
Above God, lower than Jew.
Okay. What about... No, I think you actually answered my question. Never mind.
I don't know if... I think it's irrefutable.
It's definitely not refutable.
I don't want to feud about it.
You know what? Sometimes I just wish they put this show in feudable Japan.
I can't leave those guys alone for 5 seconds. I don't believe
They did come in from the stair wall. Should have seen the look on my face.
I'll get back my cleaning deposit.
But they left through the floor?
Yeah. I mean,
Or
I
is that where
guess.
they shot the eyeball missile?
Oh, maybe.
Wait till I get
The
my
turtles are
hands
down
on
there,
those
like
turtles.
unconscious.
Wait till I get my hands on them.
Where are they?
Down here in Mrs. Kowalczyk's apartment.
Poor Mrs. Kowalczyk.
Come on, eat
So they
some
none of them
food.
died?
Look a little green.
No thanks, Mrs. Kowalczyk. Some other time.
Dear Diary. Well, what?
We don't accept food from the Polish. I can say that because I'm Polish.
I want to hear her talk. Oh, can you?
I am a lot of Polish.
What about the Jewish thing?
Probably couldn't say that.
Probably couldn't say that.
Yeah. Well, no, I said Jew law is higher
than God. Than God.
Listen, when you say it like I said God's law, when you say it like that, it sounds like I'm saying something maybe blasphemous.
Yeah. How would you say it so it wasn't blasphemous? Keep in mind you already said it in a way that
I
was.
wouldn't say it.
Okay.
I definitely wouldn't re-say it.
You definitely not.
I feel like you're just bringing it up again to make me look bad. You're trying to cast a shadow.
Shadow?
Cast a shadow on me.
I'm not trying to cast a shadow. I'm trying to cast light. This is, we are exiting the cave. We're not going further into the cave. We're exiting.
Something, boys. You look a little green.
No thanks, Mrs. Kowalczyk. Some other time.
I think April O'Neil is doing all 3 female voices. Or maybe Irma is doing the little girls.
Yeah, that's where the money's at. Diversify that voice.
Yeah, you got to get paid. You get paid per voice.
Per voice?
Well, you get paid for a certain number in your contract. Like, it's you get paid. No, you get paid for the role. I've heard Rob Paulson talk about. No, I've heard Rob Paulson talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Where basically in these old shows before there was really, because you kind of want to do your part. You don't want to be the guy who's like unwilling to help the show.
Right.
Especially because it's voice work and you want to find more work.
And it's competitive.
Yeah. So you want to be able to do things, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken advantage of. So if like there's a large speaking role, then you're going to ask to be paid for it. But if it's like one line, a throwaway line from Mrs. Kowalczyk, you're not going to be a butt about it. And you're just going to do it just because it's a funny joke or whatever.
You know the and it's like no.
But
work.
they're like contracted like 2 voices per. Like this episode, you're going to do 2 voices, and then if it's more than that, yeah,
talk about it. The booth.
Yeah.
You know the In a World guy who
In
did
a
all
World,
the
yeah.
all the he
movie phone guy
charges per word, not the movie
Whoa,
phone guy.
per
Totally different.
word?
Per word.
I mean, when you get there, it's your voice.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he's going to say it perfect for you. Like if it takes multiple takes, it probably won't, but if it does, he's going to say it, but it's like
And there's no guessing. You know what it's going to sound
pick
like.
your words. Yeah, and I will say them, and he charges per word.
How
Yeah.
much?
I have no idea.
I want to look that up.
I don't know if he well, I think he passed away.
But I mean,
the original guy.
You would know though.
Someone should know.
Someone should know. Tweet us at Turtle Power Pod. All right.
Dear Diary. Well, what a day it's been.
Do you mind
That's funny.
explaining why my apartment looks like a war zone?
So
Well,
there
it
was
was
a
just the tank and the missiles.
It came up the stairs. So
Yeah.
those are probably pretty trashed.
Mm-hmm.
Up and Rocksteady drove off with Buffy.
They drove off with her?
Yeah.
Well, it's a long story.
They used a
Did
tank.
you find out anything about Shellhammer Chemical?
Buffy's grandfather was working on a top-secret venture before he passed away. Something called the
Super rocket fuel.
What is
Yep.
it? Apparently, it was the most concentrated, powerful rocket fuel ever. But he didn't leave behind any notes. No one knows the formula.
Of course.
Of course.
What better place to hide a secret formula
Then
than
in a little girl.
I don't know what she actually said, but I like your line better.
Ooh. All right, guys. Any kids, turn around because they're about to perform Brainal.
Go kick a fender, chrome brain!
Whoa!
The brain
tranquilizer is sensitive to both thoughts and emotions. It will drain the knowledge right out of
Oh, it's thoughts and emotions
of a 15-year-old girl.
They are not going to enjoy this.
Get ready for this one.
Sensitive to emotions, huh?
Because I'm PMSing.
Shut, man! Yeah, you and all your sleazoid goons! You have, like, no sense of hospitality whatsoever! You haven't even offered me so much as a cheeseburger since I got here! You're ugly! You're stupid! Get it on! And as far as I'm concerned...
She's totally overloading their whole machine.
That's hilarious.
This is actually really
She's just
good.
insulting the fuck out of Shredder. And it gave her super strength.
You think this is bad?
In their hubris, they didn't buckle the...
Yeah, they didn't buckle the seatbelts.
Yeah. Are you laughing at...
I'm laughing at the fact that Bebop just walks over and just grabs her because
calmly.
he's still a monster.
Right. In a Shark Tank.
Why is her inflection so stupid?
She's trying to sound waspy.
Never in my life have I seen such an obnoxious child.
You think this is bad? You should have tried catching her.
If you use the shrink ray like I told you.
No, you're not moving.
Yes, of course.
Hey, what are you doing?
Putting you in my butt. All right, so now she's Thumbelina-sized. And he's got a tiny cage for her.
If you're going to build the shrink ray, it's not too much extra to build the cage.
I mean, you're right. You're
That's like the
definitely right.
least impressive part.
No, okay. You're right. It just takes a lot of forethought that you wouldn't... I mean, you already have cage-like things, right? A bottle, a glass jar.
Basem, I made a shrink ray. Oh, that's cool. Look at the cute little cage. Did you make this? These little spot welds. It's adorable.
Come on, Donatello. You've got to get this dimensional portal working.
That's
our
it.
only ticket to the Technodrome. And we've just got
The dimensional portal always works out.
Sorry, guys, but I never got around to fixing it from the last time it blew up.
Why not?
The construction is almost completed. We are ready to turn this entire planetoid into a colossal spaceship and then terrorize the whole universe.
I love that plan.
What are they doing in this shot, though?
They're probably, I'm going to guess.
Cleaning?
No,
Is that a vacuum?
They could be a vacuum. What my thought is that they're welding the tubes to the ground, and then it's going to be like thrusters, and then they're going to hollow it out. They're like basically changing the Technodrome to be connected to this system.
You got to do it dust-free.
You got to be dust-free.
The girl will talk. It's just a matter of time.
Well, she better talk soon. I can't wait all day to rule the universe.
Those goofbags use a mouse cage, but that doesn't work on people.
Ha! Oh my god. So he didn't even build the cage.
She's the smartest character out of everyone we've ever seen in this show.
And Shredder is the stupidest. Holy shit, that was easy. That's the dumbest oversight in the world, right?
She just like lifts it up and leaves.
Oh my god. You couldn't put a fucking rock there or something?
This cage will keep anyone without hands from leaving.
You couldn't put it over a bucket of water so like she couldn't leave anyway?
Put the whole cage in the bucket of water.
Yeah.
That'll teach her.
Yeah. Keep it at neck height, then see what she does.
Oh, just all the way in.
Yeah.
Throw the cage into the river.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Throw it into the fuel. She already has the formula in her head.
You and I already
just
know
throw
this
her
plan
head
isn't going to work.
into the computer.
Yeah.
Done.
So just get rid of it. Yeah.
It may be the only way
Throw the computer in the river.
She is also very agile.
Hurry, dude. We've just got to rescue Buffy.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. This thing may have blown up one time too many.
Make that 2 times too many.
Ha ha ha!
I hate to say
It blew
but
up
this
again,
is one
guys.
time we're not going to make it to the rescue.
So Leonardo just conceded that this little girl was probably going to die.
Mm-hmm. Probably right.
This is very very strange turn here for these characters. Nah, don't get your hopes up. It's probably not going to work. So why are we putting all our eggs in this fucking blown up basket?
Right. Can we move
Can we
on
start
then?
thinking of something else then?
Hey, you wacky dude!
Buffy, where are you, dudette?
I'm in the portal room.
And you figured out how to use the trans-dimensional communicator all by yourself?
It's just giant buttons.
Hey, I run a scientific company, remember?
Is that girl totally awesome or what?
Tell me
She's
how
all
to
right.
work the control so I can open the portal.
Do you see the big red knob?
Yeah.
Turn it to 27. Now, go to the big
Okay.
blue slider and push it all the way down.
27.
Now bop it.
You did it!
And then flick it.
Get you out of there.
And then flick it. And then flick it.
You're right. This is a problem.
A very little problem.
Micro buff! What have those geekazoids done
Now
to
spit
you?
on your
Use
hands.
some kind of ray on me. Shredder said
Now
he
spit
could
on my
turn it
hands.
after I told him the formula.
That must have been the same ray we saw Bebop use.
And the circuitry must be able to expand
Now spit on my
objects
mouth.
and shrink them.
Wait here,
It's enough.
Buffy.
Spit on your
We'll get
hands.
that thing and have you
Was the
back to
perfect-
normal pronto.
Perfect place to stop.
Oh, really?
There it is.
Stop.
And they're great. No problemo. There's only 10 of them.
There's only 10 foot soldiers.
20.
Make that 60.
How come the odds got so lousy all of a sudden?
Because you're in Dimension X.
You didn't think you'd get away that easily, did you? I've been monitoring you all this time. And if you don't tell me the formula in 5 seconds,
What? Okay, maybe. Okay, hold on. Now, hold on.
your friends will be finished.
This is a bad plan.
I've been monitoring you this whole time.
And I let you get the turtles to me.
Yes.
That is a shit plan, Shredder.
It's a great plan because now the turtles are surrounded by 60 foot soldiers.
Why, though?
Yeah, to defeat them once and for all. This is the end.
If you get the Technodrome, you then don't have to worry about the turtles.
Yeah.
So just do that.
Mm.
You can keep the girl, like,
I can.
until you get the information.
Man, that's fine. I'll put in the savings account, wait 3 more years. Absolutely.
What?
What?
Okay, just don't hurt
She's
the turtles,
15.
okay? The fuel is just ordinary liquid hydrogen rocket fuel with 2 special ingredients, sulfur and charcoal.
That's brilliant.
Sulfur and chocolate. That's brilliant. He just hurls her over his shoulder.
Instantly make all the fuel we need.
I bet
Soldiers,
it's a lie. I bet it's a
That
trick.
wasn't very sporting of him.
Chum! He won't get away with breaking his promise. I wonder what would happen if I connected this circuit cable to the intercom.
I mean, it sounds like you know what would happen.
Pew, pew, pew.
Attack! Let's boogie, bud.
Why
I
are
like
you-
how they restart.
the concentric circles.
Yeah, every time the scene changes.
It's so disorienting.
Oh, good. Get that in the way.
Now she's a normal sized Nancy.
that wretched brat again as long as I live.
Well, we got you home safe and sound.
Shellhammer.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss you guys.
What?
Well, if you're ever in the sewers,
You want
look
to
us
make
up.
out?
I'm just sorry I had to go through all that stuff with Shredhead.
Are you kidding?
Can I
This
see
is
your
the
training
most fun
bra?
I've ever had in my whole life.
Can I smell your training bra?
Oh, God.
Promise to your grandfather.
Oh, but I didn't.
What? Oh, wait a minute. I heard you give Shredder the formula.
I gave him a formula, not the formula.
It was for Gorilla Glue.
Then what did you give him?
our company's recipe for fireworks fuel.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Now to launch this entire planetoid.
So instead of testing it,
That's brilliant!
I mean,
it's still...
It's moving. Jesus Christ. They're upside down. The whole island.
And Krang's out of his body.
Upside down.
We've got to get this place right side up again.
Oh, Michelangelo.
I don't like that.
What you staring at, buddy?
Just something Buffy gave me before we left.
Oh, come on, let me see it, man. Michelangelo, you are out of your mind.
You mean it wouldn't work out?
No way. She's a human.
She's only going to be interested in human boys.
You know, the kind who don't have to wear stupid disguises just to go out on the street.
I only
Don't
hope
break
the
his heart.
Isn't more than you can bear.
Nah, there's more important.
It don't have to fit their awkward boners through the bottom of their shell, but it hurts, and the bottom of your shell's kind of sharp.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't, it just presses against the shell, and it hurts really bad.
Yeah, and so you have to build up a hide-like surface on the top of your penis to help avoid the pain of
You have to like get a callus.
Yeah,
on the glands.
Yeah,
Things in life than do
glands
that.
call.
Really? But like what?
Like pizza!
Ugh.
Those
Now,
look like
there's a boy
pies.
who has his priorities straight.
Raphael, fourth wall break at the end.
Was it?
Yeah. He looked at us and said, "There's a boy who has his priorities
I
straight."
know what he said.
But that, yeah,
I know what he said.
yeah.
Pizza power.
Pizza power!
Cranston.
I'm digesting that tasty episode.
Yeah, I'll let you digest that while I ask you. Excuse me. Was this a good episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or was this a bad episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Definitely bad.
Why is that, though?
Oh my God! Why wouldn't it be? Oh man! New character.
Yes, Ms. Shellhammer.
And I will admit, despite her flaws, she was a empowered woman.
Yes.
So it wasn't all bad, but it was grating. She was annoying. The plan was stupid. The plot was stupid. I mean, at least it had a beginning, middle, and end.
No tons of subplots.
Which I appreciate.
Except for the whole staircase debacle.
Just felt like I was impatient through the whole thing.
Yeah, because it felt like
nothing was happening.
It felt like nothing was happening, and the mysteries and stuff were unnecessary.
Completely, yeah.
Yeah, any tension was poorly forced and poorly written. And it's a bad episode.
I was about to say, well, why do you think it's a good episode, though?
And man, I really hate that shit. I really hate how dumb everyone is.
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
But we had a Cowabunga.
We had one Cowabunga.
That's your...
Sorry.
That's his job.
And 3 fourth wall breaks.
Ooh. That's 12 wall breaks.
That's a lot of walls. Breaking down all the walls.
My throat is suddenly so clearing need.
That's good. Wait, is that good?
I don't know. Holy shit, we just surpassed 100 Cowabungas.
Dun, 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 dun,
and 199 fourth wall breaks.
And no new pizzas. That's too bad.
Why'd you add an S?
There.
Save.
Wow.
Well, that was exciting.
Yeah.
Glad we did this.
Me too. I'm glad we're finally back and doing episodes.
How'd you all like the last episode?
Well, that would...
It's not out yet.
Which one are you talking about?
The last episode.
Okay.
For their viewing, listening.
Oh,
audience.
how did you like it?
Did you think I was asking you?
I thought you were referencing the episode that's coming out tomorrow, which is actually not last episode.
Correct.
But the episode before last.
Correct.
Because that's how recording happened.
This is so interesting for the audience.
It's
I'm
not.
sure.
But let's keep talking about it. How did you think this went?
You and I?
Yeah.
I thought we did okay. I think we were both kind of tired.
Yeah, well, I was at work all day, and you had a day off, and you were, like, resting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to breathe.
Not doing it very well.
I'm trying my best.
I mean, it's well enough, I guess.
It's well enough.
You could do better.
I could breathe better.
Yeah, and I think you should try more to breathe better instead of being lazy with your breathing.
Yeah.
This guy, he just doesn't want to breathe.
I think it's unfair for you to say that because most people can't breathe through their anus like you can.
It's not my fault that I just naturally get more oxygen intake.
No, it's not your fault for that, but it is your fault for like shaming me because I can't.
I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying that if you really wanted to, you could breathe better.
I did the lessons. I took the classes.
Then
I
why-
watched the YouTube videos.
But you didn't keep up with it, and that's okay.
I went 4 months.
4 months is that's good, but I feel like if you were doing it for 4 months, it would be second nature by now.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to work.
Maybe.
I think it's highly unusual to breathe through your anus.
And I don't. And that's what we've always, since we've met, that's what we've always differed.
So one thing we can never agree on.
The one.
Is that it?
That and if child actors can also run companies.
Now you're making it even more complex.
What if you ran a company under the guise of it being for a role?
Well, that's still illegal.
Why?
If the law...
No, so you follow the Screen Acting Guild laws.
But you're not an actor.
No, well,
so
let's say you would be
fraudulently...
an actor. I mean, no one's an actor until they do it. Until they act.
Yeah, but she's not. She's a CEO.
She could also be registered with this Voice Actors Guild or Screen Actors Guild or whatever.
Let me say it. You might be right. Maybe she can be a CEO of a company.
Yeah.
But if what you're saying is, if you're trying to semi-agree with me...
If a dog can be a mayor. Yeah.
Dog can be a mayor.
Yeah.
Can't.
Can.
Where?
Dog was just reelected mayor in Minnesota, yeah.
So stupid.
Reelected.
What did he do?
Be a dog.
What? Yeah, what did he do for his mayor position?
He did not bad things like a human may have done. And I think that's pretty fair. If your platform is, I won't make things worse, I think that's pretty solid.
Things are already really bad.
Yeah.
Dog mayor.
There's a book there. There's a trilogy.
The Air Bud trilogy.
Yeah. That should be his final movie. He gets like elected to be governor
of basketball.
They haven't played sports in those movies for like 4 movies.
They changed the sport. It was like soccer bud.
Well, they need a professional dog.
Land bud.
Land bud.
Well, Air Bud is because the dog can jump in the air and dunk.
Yeah.
So if he plays soccer, he's got to be like Land Bud.
Yeah, and if he's in a triathlon, he's air. He's
Land
sea
Air Bud.
Yeah, something like that.
What if he smoked a lot of weed? Just Bud.
That's so good.
It's not that good.
That's pretty good.
I think that's a good note to leave on.
That is.
Yeah. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Check us out on patreon.com/turtlepowerpod. Helps buy the pizzas. Those videos should have already come out. See those.
This isn't a link. I'm just pointing.
We got pizzas. We have a Gmail. You can be an awkward 20-year-old and email us. Pretty sure that was a scammer.
Oh,
I think Basem inadvertently implied that we were gay.
That's a story for another time.
Or never.
No? You want to talk about it now?
Is it a story?
I think it could be a story, but it probably isn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Maybe
let's wait.
What we got is,
let's
I think,
wait.
good. Yeah.
But we need to say what we say when we leave.
What's that again?
2/3 of the name of our show.
Power Pod! Turtle Power!
You want to do it together? Turtle
power.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because I can't. I mean, I've tried. You've taken anal breathing classes, and I've taken
anal breathing classes.
You've taken anal breathing glasses.
Dude, don't make fun of my anal breathing glasses, all right? What you got?
Edit note. I'm going to put in the song that Natalie was humming, All Around Me Are Familiar Faces, while it zooms in closely into Cranston's face.
That way we definitely won't get copyright stricken.
Yeah. My prediction.
What are they going to do? Demonetize us?
They're going to remonetize us.
Oh my God. Is that how it works? If you do the negative, they comes back around?
Yeah.
Oh, we should absolutely.
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, Taco Bell, and
Domino's.
Hey.